Hi everybody, my name is Albert Pereira and this is Experts Elevated. We help real estate agents and brokers elevate their real estate business and create future predictable multiple streams of income and an abundant lifestyle long after they're actively selling real estate. This is my partner, Eric Patato.
Hello, and thank you for joining us today. Albert and I have had a lot of experience about this topic in particular. In the 53 years combined that we've been in the industry, we've both owned brokerages, we've both led top producing teams, and for the longest time we used to compete against one another. And here we are collaborating to help brokers like yourself transition from your old model, the traditional model, into something that is taking over and really disrupting the industry right now, which is Exp Realty. So what are we going to want to say, Albert? How are we going to...
Well, you need to know that we firsthand know all of the challenges that you face as a broker, because Eric owned his own brokerage and he was in lease space, and I owned my own brokerage where I owned my own building.
Right.
And we are aware of your overhead issues. We are aware of the every monthly nut you have to pay off. We know about the regulatory and legal risks that you run with your agents. We're also aware of staffing, equipment, and security issues, both from the physical security of your office and the privacy security of your client's information. These are all very real risks in this very real world, and Exp Realty that we work with fixes all of those problems that you have as a broker. And that's why we want you to hear us out. We want you to know at the outset here that there is no cost to partnering with us and getting all the benefits we're going to lay out in this video. What we want to do is share with you a new paradigm in real estate brokerage that really is a long time coming.
Yeah,
okay?
I mean, it's the paradigm that when I saw it and Albert saw it, you know, having been, you know, owners of brokerages, really like caught us off guard. It was kind of like, what, really? This is what this means. This is what this represents, and what it represents is that we could grow a network. Okay, for lack, let's just swap out the word brokerage for network.
Yes.
Okay, because it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's all within EXP. We can grow a network of hundreds, even thousands of agents, okay, because we are the fastest growing company in the world right now. We're pushing
real estate company
in the world, pushing 50,000 agents. 2 years ago, in a week's time, it'll be 2 years that I joined EXP for this reason, to grow a network. And when I joined, EXP was only in 3 provinces and the United States. 2 years later, we're on 5 continents, 12 countries, and have a capitalization rate on the NASDAQ of $9 billion, okay, according to stock value in NASDAQ, on the NASDAQ. And just to put that into perspective, okay, the behemoth that RE/MAX is or was has a capitalization rate of somewhere around 1 billion. So EXP is already, after 11 years, worth 9 times more than RE/MAX, just to put that in perspective. And the reason they're doing it is because they're cloud-based.
Yes, and the reason why it has such a high market value overall is because the market recognizes that this is a fast-growing model that's built for growth, okay?
Right.
It's built for growth. And you as a broker need to recognize that EXP represents the future. It's not a threat to you, it's something that you need to learn about and then use to your advantage. Because as a broker, in a nutshell, the more realtors you bring on, the more physical space you need, the more it costs you, and the more risk you take on. With a cloud-based brokerage like Exp Realty, you can bring on hundreds and then thousands of agents in your partnership down the road, and your costs don't increase at all.
Well, there are no costs.
There are no costs. There are no costs to you at all.
There's no overhead.
You are just making more and more money. No regulatory risk, no legal risk, no physical space requirements, no staffing. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Now, we don't know what your unique situation is
No.
or what challenges you're facing as a broker, okay? What we want you to do is go to expertselevated.com and book a Zoom call with us so that we, as former brokers, can talk to you as an existing broker about how to convert your business model into the Amazon of real estate, okay?
Right.
And benefit from cloud-based brokerage where you can make a lot more money and a future income stream where you are no longer perhaps licensed as an active realtor, but you're still generating massive amounts of streams of income from the realtors that you have recruited and mentored long after you're out of the business.
Well,
Okay.
let's just talk about what you can't do with the traditional brokerage as
Let's.
a broker.
Let's.
Okay. A, can you sell it? Well, given that the advent of cloud-based brokerages now exists, and given that any new company that comes into the space of the real estate industry will be a cloud-based brokerage, okay? It will not look like the brokerage you own. Okay, the days of there being regional areas and regional managers or owners of regions who sell franchises to, those are gone. That's it. You're on your last tank of gas. Okay, when your tank runs dry, it might be 5 years, it might be 10 years. Whenever that happens, you have something that will not sell. No one's going to buy that. Why would they, Albert, when they can join EXP and grow their own network / brokerage without any of the overhead or inconvenience?
Well, why would they risk their money in buying an older business model when you have a threat like EXP Realty,
It doesn't make sense.
lurking in the wings? It just makes no sense at all. So we know that you have overhead issues, staffing issues, safety and security of your office and data. You're at the mercy of your agents and risk management. None of those things exist as risks with EXP Realty, okay? Now, I'm going to go into the flies and glass analogy, and I do in every video.
I like flies.
I love house flies. Not to say that you're a hairy fly, but let's face it, brokerage is an older form of business within real estate, and a lot of these flies see this successful life as a broker, okay, a broker owner, and they're beating their heads against the glass trying to get out to that ideal life, and they can see all the corpses of all the other brokers that have failed on the windowsill, but they keep beating their heads against the glass. That potentially is you, okay? We want you to get your headlights turned in a different direction, start looking around the house for other exits, okay? And for us, okay, Experts Elevated is your exit because we provide value to you and in a way that goes beyond what EXP Realty will do, and we provide value to your existing realtors, which you will be bringing over to EXP, and the realtors they recruit, so that everyone is in a very linear way benefiting, okay, from the value that we provide as well as what EXP provides.
Yeah.
So rather than just joining, an agent that's been with EXP for 6 months, they're joining a team, if you will, a partnership.
A support system that they can leverage.
A support system that they can leverage. Now, what we offer is mindset and skill set training with Eric's Platinum Process Academy. But at the same time, I offer, because I was able to retire at the age of 41 from investing in real estate, an exit strategy and multiple streams of income, including rev share from EXP and other forms of income, so that when you retire from the business, you can live a life of abundance with predictable sources of income coming in from passive sources for the rest of your life that you can will on to your family later on.
Right.
This is not something you can do with a brokerage.
No.
Okay?
And let's also acknowledge that you might be a successful broker owner right now. You could be very profitable, but understand that it is very early days for EXP, even in the US, okay, but most certainly in every other country. If you're in Canada, there are only 2,000 EXP agents across the country, and there's approximately 130,000. And there will someday be 40 to 50,000 EXP agents. Where are those agents coming from? Okay, you might not be feeling the pinch yet, but we know as past owners or broker owners or owners of a brokerage, I always hired my broker, that you have to have a minimum number of agents to keep the ship afloat. Okay, you have to have a minimum number before you become profitable. So what are you going to do? Are you going to sit around and watch that number come towards that line? Because it's going to happen. Okay, agents, you can only keep EXP from your agents so long. You can only call it a pyramid for so long before your agents wake up and go, this isn't a pyramid. Pyramids aren't on the NASDAQ.
This is an MLM scam. There's
Right.
so many other things they say about EXP
They're
that
not-
aren't true.
They're not, you can't be on the NASDAQ valuated at 9 billion if you're a pyramid. If anything, the traditional brokerage model is the pyramid, okay? Why? Because all the agents are at the bottom and the money goes up to the shareholders, whether it's Realogy, who owns Coldwell Banker, C21, or whether it's Remax.
It doesn't matter. It's
No,
an
they're-
old brokerage.
And those are
Mindset.
pyramids. Those
Yeah.
are pyramids because they're sharing nothing with the agents. So you could create a network for yourself within a country, within a company that has a mandate to share 50% of its profits. Revenue. Right?
That's
So
right.
that's the other company
50%
that
of
shares
revenue.
the profit. We share 50% of revenue. That's the company's mandate. So how is that not attractive to you and your agents? Okay, you as a broker, are you going to be able to bring all your agents on board? That depends on how well, who you team up with and how well it's presented.
And what value you're going to be providing.
Exactly.
That's where we come in.
That's where agents are going to go where the value is. So if you can deliver on the value, your agents are going to stay with you. And okay, so what? You lose 5 or 10%. You're going to lose a lot more than that in the next 5 to 10 years anyway. Okay, because they're going to come on their own. You want to make the decision before that happens, and you want to come as a family
That's
because
right.
you've already created that culture.
That's right. And look, we respect the fact that you're already a broker. It takes a lot of work to get there, okay? If you're a broker owner, it takes a lot of work to get there. But you can't be complacent here, okay? Complacency is going to kill you and your business if you allow this colorless, odorless gas, which is complacency, just like carbon monoxide, to slowly kill your business, okay? You have to understand and recognize this as a real threat, but a real benefit, potential benefit to you if you convert soon enough, okay? So reach out to us and talk to us. We'd love to have a Zoom call with you and discuss your specific challenges and how to convert over and how we are going to generate value for your existing agents and the future agents they recruit to the partnership in the future, okay? Everything we have here, we're coming from a place of authenticity, okay? Everything that we're doing here is value-based, okay? If we only do well if you do well, and you only do well if those people do well below you, okay? Now, people are going to say it's a pyramid scam, an MLM scam. It's not, because unless people do well, you don't do well. You can't just bring low producers in here. They're looking to hang their license. It doesn't work that way. We only want to partner with people who are successful and are passionate about improving their business and improving their future life just as much as we are, okay? If you're looking for a place to hang a license, this isn't the place. We don't want to work with people like that, okay?
But we want to acknowledge that you are already an influencer, okay? You have to be an influencer to become a broker owner, okay? There's just no way around that. So what we're doing is maybe shining some light on a different opportunity that is going to be around for a very, very long time. It's clear now that EXP isn't going anywhere. It's clear now that EXP is disrupting the industry. It's clear now that, the traditional brokerage model is over.
EXP is not a fad.
No,
okay?
it's here to stay. And like I said before, any new company that enters our space, the real estate industry, will be
cloud-based,
and a copycat of what EXP is. We have a 9-year head start. We have a 5-continent head start on all these other companies that are going to be coming in the future. So, wow, what an opportunity. I'm excited for you, and I'm excited to have these conversations with you to talk about, how we can help you.
Really, it's a no-brainer. Just, click on the link on our website and book the appointment. That's all you have to do, okay? But the brokerage model is like CDs, compact discs, okay? And EXP is the internet. You have to accept that. And once you get your head wrapped around that, you'll realize that it is the route to your future success
Right.
as a broker.
And I like this quote. When you argue your limitations, and believe me, I've spoken to brokers, and this is what they're doing right now.
When you argue for your limitations, you get to keep
Yeah,
them.
you get
okay?
to keep them.
That's-
Okay, you
don't
telling-
do that.
You telling yourself, "Oh, my agents aren't going to go for this. My agents love this. My agents love that." Listen, your agents are going to love whatever makes the most sense for them. Period. Okay, it's not what's in it for you, it's what's in it for them. And we understand that. That's why it's not what's in it for us, it's what's in it for you. And there's nothing like this. We've never seen anything like this. So this is it.
I'm a licensed broker. We're both licensed agents. We have 25 plus years experience. We're both former brokers, okay? We're not BSing you, okay?
Right.
It's time for you to open your eyes and realize that you no longer have to be handcuffed to your business model, okay? Okay? You have zero mobility, you have zero agility in your business, and you are handcuffed to it, okay? Take the keys here and unhandcuff yourself from your business model and step into the future, okay?
So this is what we want you to do next. Go to expertselevated.com and book a call with us.
That's right. Costs you nothing, there's no obligation, and every conversation we have is completely confidential.
Absolutely.
Don't worry about a thing, okay? But we are here to work for your success and the success of your agents and deliver value at every level so that you will have no trouble recruiting to Experts Elevated Partnership, and the recruits that you bring on will have no trouble recruiting additional agents to this model, which will benefit all of us. Take the time, click on the link. We look forward to talking to you.
We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in.